Hello, my name is Geogen and welcome back to World of Tanks. This time we're playing live and I thought we'll just try a few games and present to you the average day or the average gameplay and just see what we can do. Now normally I do a review based or replay based video, but in this I'm going to try and do it live, see what happens really. I'm not expecting insanely great gameplay, but we can try and talk about what we're doing and why I'm doing it. So, Conqueror to tier 9, medium heavy, I guess. Heavy tank gun, but medium heavy armor. The turret's very good, but the upper plate is only like 130, it's a Carnarvon hull, and the lower plate is also bad. Now, the side armor, heavy tanks don't generally have great side armor if they're American or British, but this has poor side armor and the rear is as you expect. So basically remain hull down at all times if at all possible. Now we're in a tier 10 maximum game here, so we got one artillery, tank destroyer and the like. Thankfully our first target is a Leopard, which I think has had its gun depression improved, yet has a really weak turret, so that's all well and good. There's a T-44 there, can't quite see him. I think our gun depression is something like 8 degrees, maybe 7. It's not the best. The artillery is already raining on us, as you might expect. Thankfully it is been nerfed since we oh, okay. So what's not been nerfed is rear armor of Leopards. Stronger than the front of the turret, it would seem. Ah, crap, 5100 is somewhere over there. Where did he even pen? Side armor? Alright. Okay, so the artillery's fired probably 2 or 3 shells at us now, which is fine. Can deal with that. There's an ST-1 there. Oh, cruise stun. We should have waited for the shot then. Might have actually hit him. Who's to say? The side armor may be trolling us though. No, it's not trolling us today. As soon as I said that, that's going to bite me in the arse, but I would say he was AFK. Ah, it literally bit me in the arse as soon as I said it. He bit me right through the turret front, so the mantle is weaker than I anticipated. The sides of the turret is quite good. There is a block here which can be penned quite easily if you aim from above, but then again a lot of turret armor is pretty pants anyway if you shoot from above. Hopefully that one in. So yeah, Conqueror is not really great at frontline duties, but does have a decent gun most of the time, apart from Soviet side armor. Although I am aiming a bit poorly, perhaps. Loading the APCR, but he died, so never mind. What is the pen anyway? 259 pen with 320 pen. I think the APCR would have gone through it quite easily. The thing is about the ST-1 is it has that Soviet side armor where it has spaced armor, and it's generally quite good. The lower plate, however, is only 160 on that vehicle, as I found out when playing with a well, against a T-44? No, an A-44, tier 7. That penned me in the lower plate and I died. With standard ammo. That was a good shot. Trying to make up for the poor performance earlier of the gun. Only done 1200 damage so far. Although there are still quite the number of enemies. We are only winning by 1 point. 1 tank. Emil 1 there, he's on medium. He's on very low HP now. That will probably get rid of him. There it is. Our base is being capped by a medium or a heavy. I can't see. Maybe it's the E100 because he's not over here. I'd assume it's the E100. Yeah, it is. There he goes on the map. It was just his name was slightly obscured before. Couldn't see. Now 5120 could easily kill us with 3 shots. So we're gonna have to maybe take 1 and then fall back. Ooh, okay, he's actually using the 100mm, not the 120. His that was a 300 damage block. Carnarvon there, track him. Got poor side armor like us, as we said earlier. He's got the same hull. There we go, got rid of him. We might need to cap, but at the same time we need to kill these opponents which will interrupt us. So if that guy remains in the cap... Ooh, thankfully he just fired and is looking the wrong way. Now, this is a bit of play that we're going to do here. We're going to shoot him there. Oh, I was going to ram that guy, but never mind. Let's stay behind this guy. He has only got a limited amount of traverse. And he's gone. Ah, but our cap is now screwed. Ah, no, it is not anymore. There was artillery around here somewhere, so if we go back in the cap, he'll have to come and get us, or he could just try and splash the cap zone. Had a decent enough round this game. 3,000 damage, 3,300 damage roughly. Yeah, it's not bad. Normally, I find the Conqueror to be fine, but at the same time, I would generally prefer a different heavy tank if I was to do, you know, frontline stuff where you know, block enemy damage and such, because the side armor is just so poor on this vehicle, and the engine bay is massive and weak. Now, it's just the artillery left, and he has to come here, so I'm not going to go chasing after him. Oh, he might just be back there, actually. I thought perhaps he would be on the other side, yeah. We'll just wait here. It's fine. Spin around in a circle, make sure we don't get shot. This guy is hiding. Sure. Oh, now he's moving. I would move in that tank because it's a T10 and it has 56 hit points left. And again, I am just driving in the exact same circle. Thankfully, tracks don't appear from the... Oh, he's down there. Tracks don't appear from the bird's eye view that I have. Or the other view. There we go. Pretty decent. Let's see. Oh, it was 4,000 damage. Did we do... Browser? Why is that coming up? Rank bells. What a joke. Okay, second in a tier 10 game. That's pretty decent. 4,000 damage, 2 kills, 15 shots fired, 11 penetrations. All of them hit the targets. So there we go in the Conqueror. Pretty decent match. But in the future, if games don't go quite as well as that, in terms of, you know, we get quite a lot of damage and we survive, then I'll probably have, you know, a couple of games per video. So, I thank you for watching. And as always, I've been Geogen, and I'll see you chaps and chapettes in the next one.